Hey guys, welcome back to Jersey Shore Beers and Brews Reviews. Continuing on this glorious Friday. Glorious because we got killer beers. I got another one that's going to put me over the top. This one's by Allagash. It's called Curieux. 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 It is a Belgian-style golden ale, which is something that we just had from Trappist. So we got something to compare it against. This one comes in at 10.2 though. This is going to put a hurting on me. Barrel-aged golden classic, aging our award-winning golden ale in bourbon barrels, layers it with subtle notes of vanilla, caramel, and oak. Yeah. Pray for me, guys. Pray for me. I mean, I'm a big guy. You know, I got a good buzz going. But I think that this might hurt me. I hope not. Let's crack it open and see what it's like. Because there's 2 more beers in there. I mean, I can always wait till tomorrow. That's not a problem. Or I can take a break and get some food and stuff, which is always fun. Does anyone want to go to sleep? Pouring it out. Big old head developing, carbonated well, golden color, which I'd expect from a golden ale, right? Not so much of a great label on the thing. 216, bottled on 2/16/22. So we are in November, which is 11. So this was bottled 9 months ago. So this should have had a chance to like mellow out a little bit and get its stuff together. I'm hoping. Brewing for the good of our community, employees, and environment. That's one of the things on the label, which is wonderful. Bottle conditioned. Okay. That means that what they did was they primed the beer before it went into the bottle with sugar, and they let the sugar carbonate the beer rather than injecting CO2 into it. Normally that leaves you pond water. Nice old head on there. Nice and creamy, frothy, wonderful. It is definitely cloudy. It is not crystal clear. So maybe, yeah, that's the case. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? The yeast actually adds flavor, and it's actually very good for you. Has a lot of B vitamins and stuff like that in it. So I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, if it kind of turns you off, let it sit. Don't stir it up. Pour nice and smooth. I don't worry about it. I've been brewing beer for a while. By the way, I am German. My last name is Hendrickson, and that comes from down from the Heinrichs to Heinrichson to Hendricks to Hendrickson. Go on. My border collie wants to come in here. Go on. Go! I don't want to yell at him like that. You know, but that's like, he looks at you and he's like, and then you got to yell at him, and he's like, and he walks away. I feel so bad when you do that. But he's thick-headed. He's German. He takes right after his dad. But, yeah, so we got this golden from Allagash, and it's high octane. See, the immediate thing that I noticed from this compared to the Trappist beer is this is just not as smooth. It's not as smooth as that beer. And I find that with a lot of beers is they kind of have the taste. You know what I'm saying? Like they taste like the German, you know, maybe they're not as crisp as the German. In other words, when I say crisp as a German, I'm like, the flavor comes in your mouth and it's just gone. You know, and when I say smooth, I'm like, you taste it and you're like, okay, the flavors are blending, they're melding and stuff like that. And these just come in like, I don't know, a ball of fire, and they're like, we got all kinds of things going on, and we're just gonna like slowly dissipate. The other ones just kind of like flow through your mouth, and you're like, okay, I can pick this out, I can pick that out. This is like, it's just not smooth. You know, so it's gonna demand a lower score than the Trappist beer, which, again, they're brewing a Trappist style, and I think that they should try and do that style in the way the country that puts it out does. And if you're doing that, I'm telling you guys, you might want to look at the water, just one of those things. And I realize that you guys don't have the yeast that they do, that they've been cultivating for years, making their flavors more pronunciated and stuff like that. That's going to be one of the call outs, pronunciated. We'll bring it on the side, just so you know. It's all in good fun, though. You know, if you never had the Trappist beers, you never had the German beers to compare it to, you'd be like, these are great beers. They're great styles. Taste awesome. They all taste different. You know what I'm saying? The German beer tastes different than the American ale. Anything that's brewed over here, the German stands out as something being different. You know, so you would never know. But when you got something that you compare it against, it just doesn't stand up. You know, and I just feel so bad for the brewers out there. You know, maybe I shouldn't, because they're probably making a ton of money on it. But whatever. As far as a score on this, if I'm looking for a golden ale, I think I'm going Golden Monkey way before this. Granted, this is 10.2, so this is like, put on your boxing gloves, I'm going to slap you upside the head, and we're going to get it on for Friday night. You're going to be feeling it, and you are going to be just like hungry and eating whatever you want and feeling whatever you want. But nah, it's not cutting it. So this one, 7.2. It's an average beer, and it's really under what I would kind of like buy. I wouldn't look for it again. It's not in the 6s, because I'd be like, oh, look, they got it in the fridge. What else is in there? I'll take this one. So that's it, guys. That's a review. Friday night, baby. Got 2 more. Hopefully I can handle them. Hopefully you can put up with me. But we're going to try, right? And we'll get it done. Peace, guys.